morning, y'all. I had to come to y'all real quick. And this is in reference to me being a ride share driver, okay? Let me tell you something. So yesterday, I had a rider. He was something else. He was a piece of work. Normally, I don't have riders like that. I normally have very good riders. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do because I love people. And sometimes I can go somewhere and pick up somebody. Like yesterday, for the last 2 days, I picked up this young girl. She's really young, and she always vents to me. They always tend to vent to me anyway. But I sat in the car, you know, just with my app on, but I hadn't got a ride. So she sat in the car about 30 minutes to talk to me at her job before she got out. And the day before she did almost the same thing, just not as long, right? So, and I listen, I talk, and you know, young girls and young people, you really try to, you know, get them really good input and inspire them. You know, you really want to be, you want to set an example, and you want to put good stuff in their, you know, set in their mindset. You know, you want to be positive, no matter what. So anyway, let me tell you. So I had the man later on that day. So it was kind of late, and I guess he had an appointment late to dialysis. So I went and picked him up. He wanted to sit in the front seat. Well, y'all, my front seat, I always have stuff in my front seat. And to be honest, I really don't really like my riders in my front seat that close to me. I'm just going to be honest. You know, COVID still out here and all that stuff right there. So I'd rather not have nobody in my front seat. You know what I'm saying? Not that close to me. And I'm just not that comfortable with, you know, my riders like that. Every now and then, you know, if I know they definitely can't get in the back. But heck, this car's so small, the front and the back seat just the same size. You got more room in the back. Really, to be honest, you got more room in the back. You would be more comfortable. That's what I tell my riders. But him, he come up. I can't get in the front seat. I'm like, no, I got my stuff up here. And he says, but I can't sit in the back. I can't. I get sick right there. I said, okay, well, to me, I said, really be honest with you, so there's more room in the back than there is up here. I said, it's the same level. It's not like the back seat no higher than the back, the front. You're not going to move it, are you? I say, and y'all, I was going to move it. I was going to go ahead and move it for him because he said he gets sick right there. You're not going to move it, are you? I say, I'm just looking at him. I'm just looking at him like I was kind of like lost words, and I'm really trying to humble myself. And you know, when God dealing with you, you will humble yourself. So I'm like, so he hops in the back seat. You're not gonna get a tip. Normally, y'all, I'll put him out. You're not gonna ride. I don't got time for no attitude. None of that. I'm not having that energy around me like that, y'all. I don't like negative energy. So he gets back there, slam my door. He slam my door, y'all. I say, don't slam my door no more. So I'm still remaining humble. Because God, instead of saying, deal with him, don't just deal with him. So I said, okay. All right, Lord. So I say, you know what? I say, really, I was going to move it for you. I say, but, you know, it's okay. So he's like, I said, but if you want me to move it, sir, I will go ahead and move it because I don't want you back to sleep. So he says, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and go that way. I say, oh, okay. I say, he said, because I know where I stay. I said, the GPS don't know where you stay at? I don't know. They might do. Okay. Y'all, I'm steady riding. I'm keeping calm. I'm steady praying, Lord. Humble this man. You know, you got to pray for people. So it's like in my mind, I'm saying, you know, I understand his frustration. You know, people go through stuff that you never know what he's going through. You never know what his mind, what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? He going through dialysis. I'm sure that it's probably, I don't know. So sometimes you have to show compassion to people that is hard to show compassion to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what, Lord, I went ahead and took him on home. He started, you know, talking trash for a while. I asked him, you know, I'm instead of being calm, instead of trying to, you know, treat him comfortable. I say, you want, I said, the air, you fine back there with the air? The windows down, but the windows cracked. And he was like, yeah, go ahead, I'll let you know. Instead of having attitude, sometimes you got to confuse the enemy, right? You remain humble. You don't always have to argue with them. So, like I told you, I don't ride people like that anyway. But God, I did what God told me to do. So, I'm steady riding, you know, and this right here was a decent little ride. So this is about a 30-minute ride. I got to ride this man in my car, but I went ahead and did it though. I did it. So I get him to where he going at. He did say thank you and nothing. He got out my car and slammed my door again. Y'all, when God tell you remain humble, just remain humble. It's a blessing in it. I'm just gonna say it like that. Just do what God say do. Obey. It was a struggle for me. I'm gonna tell you that's not because see me, I used to be ready now, but I'm really trying to change my ways. You know what I'm saying? I really am. So and then there, y'all, the moral of the story is show compassion for people even when they're hard to deal with, because you never know what people is going through. And I know that it's something he got to be dealing with himself to be so angry. You know what I'm saying? And I did tell him that too when I asked him about the window. I said, I'm not gonna treat you the way you treat me. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and I said, I just want to know, are you comfortable? Because I'm not gonna be nasty like you. Oh, I did tell him that. Don't get me wrong. And that was it. I just left it as that and took him home, y'all. But just like I said, show compassion to people even when you don't want to, and sometimes when it's hard to. Okay, y'all. But anyway, you have a blessed day.